Guys, welcome to day 10. We are back with the match, the first match for the day. That will be the lower brackets teams, two teams, Team RTN versus Team Eclipse. So this action is going to take place in Lotus, our own Indian map, boys. So it's going to be interesting because we have not seen much of Lotus in this tournament. So it's going to be an interesting match to be watched, and I'm very excited to watch what's coming up from both the teams because both the teams performed really well in the last tournament. So I'm very excited to see certain players play. So yeah, make sure you stay till the end of the match and keep supporting us, and a like, share and subscribe will be great, and it will keep us motivated throughout the entire tournament process.
Choose your agent.
So we are looking into an interesting composition right here. So Omen for both teams are must, and we see Wing like Gecko on one team and Breach on the other team, and
Huh?
a very unusual pick. There's a Neon in the team. So it's very rare to see Neon in a tournament, but yeah, this is something new to be watching, and I'm very excited to see how these guys play with Neon.
I'm out of here. Go, go, go. Gotta go. I'm out of here.
Look at this, guys. It's such a beautiful map. It's so vibrant, and but there's three sides to be holding, and it could be a very hard time for the defenders. And as it has three sides, it could be a bit easy on attackers to completely rotate and make their play. But yeah, on the other hand, it's like a two-headed snake. It's a good and a bad as well. As it has three sides, and on an overall basis, this is a beautiful looking map, and it's an Indian map, so everybody loves it.
Turret out.
We see Team RTN and Team Eclipse,
Right here.
and Eclipse on a very, you know, uh, uh, unusual pick. That's Neon. It's very hard to see Neon in a in a tournament. So I'm just excited to see how Neon comes into the play. And yeah, I'm excited to watch what RTN has for them waiting.
Revealing area.
Reppy pushing up towards A main. And we see Sam today on Sova. He usually plays Jet and he's an insane Jet. We have already seen him. And Reppy and fans are fighting towards A
One
main.
enemy remaining.
And it's
Flawless.
and Team RTN gets wiped out in the first round. 0-1 on the scoreboard. Eclipse already winning the gunfight. It's looking good for Team Eclipse and RTN's no less. And they had an interesting push. And the Neon push was good as well. But couldn't get the kills right there.
Gotta go. Go, go, go.
Placing sentry.
So we seem to have a technical issue right there. So we are just waiting for a few more minutes before we start the next round. And yeah, we are talking about the map. This map looks really insane. The graphic and the detailing put up to the map is really insane if you consider the lotus looking really pretty and all the background coming up together to form a very beautiful map indeed. And the recent changes coming up from the map towards the A side being the box and a very deep angle to be hold, and it could be hard to clear at points, and the midway on A side has been changed, and that makes a huge difference towards the map, and the deep corners towards B, which makes it a interesting spot for KJ turrets and cipher trips. And there is a very huge change towards Seaside as well. Seaside having a very deeper angle which stays coming up to the composition, and there's a box towards as well. We are back in the match. Reppy pushing up with the Phantom, and it's a eco round for Team RTN. Whereas on the other hand, Ray is coming up with a Judge, holding close. Spots the Judge. Sam gets on the Judge. Judge pays him off. Sam gets 2 for the round. Gut trades him instantly. Panzer tries to get on the Omen. Reppy gets on Fedro with a Phantom.
One enemy remaining.
Top G gets on Panzer, and it's all down to Accelerate, who was towards Link, and he gets one, but he's low in HP, and he gets a Phantom. He gets a Phantom for the round. That will be considered a good round if I'm not wrong, because it was their eco round, and they retrieve a Phantom out of there. That is a good round. Accelerate coming up huge for the team. And this is gonna be a buy round for Team RTN. And
Come on, little homies.
on the other
Let's
hand,
get
we
it.
see Team Eclipse has a buy as well, but Raze doesn't have a shield.
Easy's
But
up.
the rest looking good.
Somebody's there. I got you. I got you.
Eclipse falling back towards the side. Sam pushing it up towards A and spots one. And Top G gets on Fedro. And the spike's still towards C, and it's yet not decided. Sam It's almost 30 HP and he's low on HP and yet he's pulling up his sleeves.
Cover going out.
This guy is capable of too much things. I just want to see how he gets in more round. Panzer doing an insane play, moving up towards...
Spike down, C.
He's flanking them and they are not aware of that if I'm not wrong. The spike's going towards B. He might have a good angle.
Last
A good
player
timing, but he
standing.
misses his shots.
30 seconds left.
Gets one. And the reload comes up. Cut to trade him off. 3-0 on the scoreboard. Team RTL looking on a shaky side. And yeah, their buy is gonna be on Eco. And on the other hand, Team Eclipse looking up real good with their buy. And I want to see how Team RTL comes back up with this on the scoreboard on their eco round, because these guys are capable of a lot of things and eco cannot stop them. And Top G gets on Panzer.
Grenade!
There goes the nade. Pushing Sam back. And there's a Neon pushing from B as well. Sam gets one and Neon to trade him off.
Last player standing.
And there you go. Top G to clutch the round.
I'm out of
A
here.
nano swarm kill as well. So 4-0 on the scoreboard. C is on KJ's, under KJ's supervision. So it's not going to be that easy to push up because the KJ Molly is going to come up, KJ turret and the alarm bot as well. So it's not going to be that easy for the attacking team to just push up because KJ is a live viable pick on this map. Yet we are back on a tech pause again. It's very interesting to look into the map that KJ holds up C and it's completely shut down by KJ. And even Panzer tried to flank them, but the thing is, even after the flank, there was a turret watching, so it's not that easy to flank them as well on towards C. And it's very hard when KJ is holding a site to push on the particular site. And there is a push coming up from Raze and Breach towards A long, so it's not that easy to get on A as well. So they need to find an answer towards where to push up and they need a strat to work on.
Placing sentry.
And this time we see a different composition and KJ is using her ritual towards B and the rest of the teams towards Omen and Neon holding up towards C, and that is a good change actually. Being unpredictable and being on different sides might help the team to hold defense better. That could work well. Top G gets one, Top G gets two, Repi gets
Spike
one,
down,
Pain gets
C.
on Repi, but it's already 2v4 right there, even if they have the side.
One enemy remaining.
Not ready yet.
Panzer goes down. It's all down to Pain. Sorry, it's all down to Panzer to clutch up the round. He retrieves the spike and moves towards
Cover
A.
going out.
There is an alarm bot waiting up.
Them run.
One enemy remaining.
Panzer gets on KJ and he has a read towards. But the flash coming up huge for the round. Top G gets on Panzer. 5-0 on the scoreboard. Guys, I've already mentioned this. Please don't
Turret out.
make me, Guys, are you able to hear me?
Careful.
Revealing area.
And there you go, there's a push coming up towards A from Eclipse, and RTN has Sam invests his sword instantly and gets one off, and yet there's a push holding up, and there is Breach who is pushing through smoke and gets one,
One enemy remaining.
and it's all down
there.
to Sam. Sam gets one, and
No
Breach
one
to
beats
finish
you.
it off.
No
6-0 on the scoreboard.
Placing sentry.
RTN looking up not that great. They need the score. They need more points towards the scoreboard because it's going 6-0 on the scoreboard. So they really need to come up with a good strat to work on the scoreboard. They're not able to anticipate
Standing
the moves
ahead.
coming up from Team Eclipse. Repi gets one. Bane trades him off.
Enemy
Rahul drone spots him. Top G
Oh
goes
yeah!
back to safety.
Monster on the loose!
And there goes the
right here.
Gecko card.
Out! Mosh pit!
Guts trying to push the smoke and
One
gets
enemy
one.
remaining.
And on the other
A.
hand, the push coming up from B coming huge for the team Eclipse, and score goes to 7-0 on the scoreboard. This is the wake up call for Team RT, and they need to come up huge because they are losing more points. It's going 7-0.
Right here. Right here.
Turret out.
Get out of my way.
Revealing area. Right here.
There's a push coming up towards Panzer gets on Repi. Push coming up towards C, and there's KJ and Omen holding the same. Omen's holding with the KJ turret, and KJ's playing cross, so it's not going to be that easy for them to push into the side, and they're falling back. And on the other side of the map, Sam using his drone to clear towards A.
Right here.
Pedro on his ult. And Panzer goes
Spike
down. Sam
down
gets
A.
1 towards 3.
I have the
Kurt
spike.
gets on X-Raid. It's all down to the last 3 players from RTN.
Spike planted.
And Ray's pushing up, but it gets instantly shut down by Fedro. It's a 2v3. Gut gets on Fedro.
Last player
Sam,
standing.
Sam gets by Top G. It's all down to the last player. Both the players are detained.
Last player standing.
Payne gets on Gut, and he's not able to find the last players. And he's defusing. And there you go. Payne gets a headshot towards Top G, bringing 1 point on the scoreboard. Finally, RTN looking up on their scoreboard, 7-1. I guess this could be a momentum changer for the team RTN. Let's see how it goes for the further rounds.
Here.
Stay safe.
Turret out.
And the push coming up towards B. Team RTN. And that one angle gets most of them. Repi gets one, Gut gets on Panzer, Repi gets on Payne. The close corner working well.
Got
Pedro
him.
gets on Raze. It's a 2v3.
I'll take it.
Accelerate gets on Repi. It's a 2v2 right there.
Up and away. It's all you, Mosh. Wingman's gonna plant. Back to me.
Little bro going for the plant.
Spike's ticking. Thanks, little man.
It's all down to Gut and Breach. Accelerate playing towards 3. They have a read towards 3 and they're moving slowly
Last
towards
player
3.
standing.
Accelerate gets 1. There comes the flash. It's all down to Breach shoulder to clutch up the round.
Last player
And
standing.
Breach gets on Accelerate. Last few seconds remaining on the clock. And Pedro to clutch the round. 2-7 on the scoreboard. I guess RTN have understood what Eclipse are doing, and they have
me
a
where to
reply,
go.
and they got 2 rounds back to back. I hope to see they get more before the first half coming up. Yet Eclipse is no less of a team. They might counter the attack coming up from the team RTN. So let's just see how Team Eclipse reacts to RTN's push. And there comes the timeout from Team Eclipse. I guess they want to reconsider their strats and make a better strat. They don't want to lose any more rounds towards defense. So yeah, the plans are coming up huge from both the teams. This will be a partial buy for Team Eclipse, whereas Team RTN looking up good on their buy, and yeah, they need to. Both the team needs to consider that on their economy as well and play accordingly. Eclipse losing 2 back-to-back round pushes them to go on a broken bye. Whereas on the other side, Team Artian looking good up with the rifles, but on the scoreboard they need to really crawl back up before the first half.
Track them down. Revealing area.
Yet again, there's a push coming up towards B, and Repi uses his ult.
I have the spike.
Right here.
Sam holding up towards A. He has a read on
Shock dart.
breach. There's a push coming up towards A short, towards 3.
Drop the spike. Watch them run.
Accelerate goes down. Sam gets on accelerate.
Scanning ahead.
Repi gets on pain.
Spike
It's
planted.
2v3.
Here.
And both the defenders
Cover
have
going out.
guns on them, and they're pushing towards Link. I guess the attacking side has an idea. Team Artian has an idea. Sam missing his shots towards KJ. KJ is synced. Cut gets on Pedro.
Last player standing.
Panzer missing his shots. Repi gets
Shock dart.
3 for the round, but couldn't get the defuse quite there, and the scoreboard turns out to be 7-3. And yep, Artian crawling up the scoreboard, looking good, but on economy, they might have a bye, but yeah, they have a bye. And this might be the last bye. They need to keep up, with the guns as well, so they don't lose the economy.
Turret out.
Scanning ahead.
And there's a push coming towards A from Breach and both the duelists. But on the other side, RTN moving towards B. Panzer pushed up towards Heaven.
Lock in sight.
Repi gets on Pain.
Oh yeah! Monster on the loose!
Panzer keeps on pushing up towards A now. Sam's posted up towards. Panzer could have an insane timing on them because they are not aware of it. Panzer gets one
Cover going out.
and gets shut down instantly. Sam gets one on the way, and it's down to 2v2.
Revealing area.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
It's all down to Sam and Repi. And
Not
there you go.
ready.
Sam gets a shock dart kill. A good communication by Team RTN
Last
and
round
a good
in the
read
half.
on the map. And they figured out B was empty if 3 of their players were pushing towards A, and they got in the side. Panzer coming up huge on the flank, and that worked well for the team. Team RTN looking good with 4 on their scoreboard. They got 4 back-to-back rounds, but they couldn't keep up
Right
to
here.
all their guns yet.
Right
They
here.
had a
Caution
win.
here. I'll find them.
On the other hand, we see Team Eclipse going on a broken
Dizzy's
bye.
up top! Somebody there!
Night night.
Pedro gets on top G. Cuts the last man standing towards C. Panzer gets on to Repi. Sam on the other
One
side gets
enemy
on Raze.
remaining.
It's all down to the last player from Team Eclipse. Breach holding up towards B Heaven. And it's gonna be an easy plan towards C.
Spike planted.
Breach trying to crawl up towards C halls. Breach could spot the players but couldn't convert it into a kill. And the players toying around. I guess they're going for a knife kill there. But Panzer gets on him. 7-5 on the scoreboard. Looking good on the score because
Switching sides.
they got Team RTN got 5 rounds back to back and breaking the momentum from Team Eclipse. That was a good round, to be honest.
Right here. Caution.
I guess Team Eclipse is gonna push towards A with the Neon. It's yet to be seen how they're gonna play aggressive because they have a Neon. Neon's not gonna stop right there. So just curious how Neon plays coming up for Team
I'm
Eclipse.
out of here. Watch out.
Raze gets on one, X-Ray trades him instantly. Pedro goes down.
Worthless.
And Breach to trade him off. It's down to the last 2 players from RTN.
One enemy remaining.
Breach gets on Pain. It's down to Sam, but Breach gets 3 for the round. It's 8-5 on the scoreboard.
Caution here.
This is gonna be a buy round from Team Eclipse, whereas on the other
Right
side,
here.
Team RTN going on a eco round.
Never lose sight.
Maybe investing on Vandal. X-ray flashed up.
Run, man. Shot my wingman.
Pedro goes down,
Last player standing.
and Top G knifes Sam.
Spike planted.
What was that?
Powers
Pain
out.
gets one. Pain gets on guard, and takes Breach, but Breach gets on Pain. The score ends 9-5 on the scoreboard.
Turret out.
Blinding.
There's yet again a push coming towards A from Team Eclipse. Neon rushing into side. Now this is a buy round for Team RTN.
Gotta go.
Breach gets on to Sam with the aftershock,
Spike planted.
and Repi gets on Panzer, who was trying to push towards Link,
One enemy remaining.
and
Flawless.
Race to finish off with the judge kill. 10-5 on the scoreboard. I guess Team Eclipse are getting points already. Team RTN really needs to think on their defensive strat, because as on the first half, they are not able to analyze how Team Eclipse is working, and if they once do analyze, they could really work on how to get back up. Top G the entire team's actually pushing towards B, and they have a read on KJ, who's sitting in the corner. Reyes gets on Pain, and the push goes on towards.
Here.
Reyes pushing up towards Heaven,
Bomb grenade out.
and Reyes gets on Pedro,
Take this.
and the shock dart kill comes up for Sam. And Repi again posting up close, and Sam gets on Repi. Can he get more? No, Gut gets on Sam.
Last player
And
standing.
it's all down to Panzer's shoulder. And Gut to finish it off with a headshot. 11-5 on the scoreboard. Team RTN really needs to think on their strats on
Careful
defense
there.
because they are not
Right
able
there.
to get a good give a good reply to Team Eclipse on their defense. Whereas on the other side, when Team Eclipse was on defense, they had a really insane hold, and the pushes coming
Careful
up were
there.
really huge for the team.
There's
Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
The Raze and Neon combo working up well for Team Eclipse. It's all down to the last 4 players of Team RTN. The perfect reveal.
Shock dart.
Pedro
dart.
gets on 1.
Deploying drone.
Cut
One
gets 2
enemy
for the round,
remaining.
gets 3 for the round. Breach going on a hunt. And Sam gets 2 for the round, but Repi to finish it off. 12-5 on the
Charges.
scoreboard.
Match point.
I'm out of here.
Team Eclipse looking real good, whereas on the other side, Team RTN couldn't give a reply towards Eclipse with defense. So I'm just hoping still they got a chance. Team RTN obviously has the potential to come back up in the scoreboard. I'm just waiting for them to pop off and give a very good reply towards Team Eclipse attack.
Go, go, go.
The Neon and Race combo is working well, and the Breach transforming the
Go,
view.
go, go.
2 ults instantly invested. Sam going up with his ult, gets 2 for the round, and gets cut intense damage. And it's down 3v3.
Out of charge.
Plane gets on Gut. It's 2v3 right there.
Here we go!
And there goes the Neon ult invested.
Turret out.
Last
Breach
player
gets 1,
standing.
Neon gets 1. It's all down to Sam's shoulder, but Breach finishes it off
Attackers
with a
win.
headshot. 13-5 on the scoreboard. Team Eclipse moving forward, whereas on the other side, Team RTN losing their match. Eclipse were really fast and they were having a good teamwork and plays were coming up huge from the entire team, whereas on Team RTN, so the next match will be around 8:30. So just I'll put it on pause. So make sure you stick on towards the time, and we'll get back up in the next match.
Hey, so this is a little awkward. Things haven't really been working out as well between us, and I think it's time for both of us to kind of just move forward. awkward things I haven't really.
Guys, we are back to Bind again, and you guys are familiar with AVT if I'm not wrong, because you have seen them play on Bind multiple times, and the aggressive push coming up from the duelist from AVT, and you have seen usual suspects, the comeback kings, should I say, because they have insane comeback records and they are good as well. Like, but AVT's attack, like, they don't, on their defense they attack, on their attack they attack, so it's just W gaming for them. But on the other side we see the players, Smoke A, who's on Raze. He's usually a Jet player, he plays really insane on Jet. And yeah, we gotta see a insane match coming up. Let's see how it goes for both the teams.
Choose your agent.
Bind's a really tricky map if you consider, because of the TP. It makes a huge impact towards the rotation for both the teams on defense as well as on attack. And the rotation and the Char control comes up huge, because if you don't have Char, the TP is going to be a messy situation for the teams. And even the plays which come on hookah. Hookah is a very cluttered spot for the shotgun players, and the lamps coming up huge on the side with shotguns. So it's going to be an insane map and insane teams to be fighting each other, and it's all down to the teams, and we are gonna witness some insane entertainment from both the teams and expect none less but a good game. We see Romeo on Jet this time, whereas Smokey is playing towards with a Raze. And on the other hand, we see Raja on Reina as usual, and Opium on Raze. Both the duelists are real good on their game, and yeah, they really work well as a team as well. AVT pushing up towards B long. And there's just Cypher who's anchoring B, and there comes a flank. And the Skydog spotting Cypher towards elbow. And Raja getting his first kill. And Smokey coming up huge towards Hookah, gets one. And gets Opium down, Arg as well. And it's all down to the last three players of AVT. Romeo gets on to Raja. Sherry gets on Neko.
One enemy
Smokey
remains.
gets on Claddenstein. It's all down to Shrey, who was long, and a headshot coming up from Romeo to get the first round for team. 1-0 on the scoreboard. I've seen a lot of plays from AVT this time. AVT coming up real huge, because even though we have seen the same composition happening on the last match, as it was 2 days back, and we have seen AVT, losing their gunfights, like the pistol rounds, but later on the map, they really come back huge on their buy rounds, and we are expecting nonetheless. Oh my god, what am I watching? They're holding the smoke, and I guess they have a buy, and are they gonna push insane? There's Jet, who's closely tucked in, both the duelists holding each other off. They're waiting for the smoke to go off, and the contact. Romeo gets down, Opium gets on Romeo, and there's an opening towards A. Claddenstein moving up towards Lamps on Sheriff. There comes the plant. And Smokey from Heaven gets 2 on Spectre. Claddenstein gets on Arg. It's down to the last 3v3. is still tucked up towards heaven. Shrey, who's holding up triple on Spectre. Clandestine gets on Neko. Smokey gets 3 for the round.
One enemy remaining.
And Leol gets towards Lucid Cold. It's all down to Smokey. He's going for the defuse. And Clandestine to finish off the round with 3 kills. AVT on the scoreboard 1-1. There are rifles coming up from Team AVT, whereas on Usual Suspects they are going on eco round with classics and shorties. They are expecting a push, if I'm not wrong, because of the shorty investment coming up from the team.
Time to hunt.
Sky Dog checking up towards lamps, and Raze need to deny the push. Usual Suspects are waiting AVT to push the smoke and get, make a mistake, but on the other side they are not, too aggressively pushing. They're just holding angles, and they are expecting a gun. They are expecting shorties, right? And one goes down.
One enemy remaining.
And Clandestine gets 2. It's all down to Lucid's shoulder. And Lionel to finish off the round. 2-1 on the scoreboard. Now this would be a buy round for both the teams. Both the teams having rifles on their hand, and Romeo coming up huge with an op. I just want to see how op works for Romeo and how he could get a good spot on Usual Suspects on the scoreboard.
Need a drop.
Romeo gets 1 with op towards Raja, and he tries for 1 more, and there's a push from OPM. OPM gets 2 for the round. The op goes down. The insane satchel worked well for him. Now there goes the spike down. So now Lucy trying to get on the side, but there are 3 players. Raises towards elbow, holding up, and Omen's holding a tucked corner. Lucy trying to get on the side. Lucy Cole gets 1. Arc gets 1, and it's all down to Opium's hand, and Opium has an op and gets 4 for the round and clutches it for AVT. AVT looking up real good. 3-1 on the scoreboard. Opium really had this round entirely for himself, because the 4 kill was insane. Even though they had an op there, he could just satchel inside and get both the kill on Sky and Jed. That was an insane play by him. Yet they are again moving towards B. I guess at this point Usual Suspects had to figure it out that there is a B push coming up every round, and they need more player towards B to hold it up, or at least change their strat towards B with a retake positioning. And Raja gets on Neko. Neko goes down instantly yet again. And Lucid Cole trying it up with a stinger, but goes down. And it's down to the last 3 players of Usual Suspects. Opium coming up huge. Raja gets 3 for the round. It's all down to Smokey. Smokey gets on Opium. Smokey gets 2 down. The spike's down. Uses the nade and invests the ult instantly.
Out of charge.
And gets 1 more down. Smokey gets 3. Smokey coming up huge. Can he clutch the round? They retrieve the spike right there.
Spike planted.
It's all down to the last two players of AVT. Smoke got 3 kills right there. I wonder how he's gonna retake. Can he clutch the round? He's expecting a elbow push, but both the players are playing close towards long.
Here.
There's no much time remaining. Smokey goes for defuse. He tries halving it. And Raja gets 4 for the round to clutch it for AVT. 4-1 on the scoreboard.
If you've never seen a massacre, this is what it looks like.
And a very well thought timeout from team Usual Suspects, because they're running out of score. It's 1-4. They need to really hold up and come back on the scoreboard. So yeah, they really need to work on their strat towards holding AVT down, else it's gonna be a real bad spot on the first half. And if you consider the push coming up from AVT, they are not stopping. They are W gaming. They are W gaming the entire team towards a particular site, but yet you cannot just say it as W gaming, because the team's well coordinated and the util usage is coming up huge and making a great impact towards the game, and it's working well for AVT. Whereas on the other side, there is a very impactful try from both the teams, but Usual Suspects need a better strat holding the site and on their retake as well.
Need equipment.
I guess
Here.
this time it's gonna be a A push, and there are 3 players towards A, so that might work well for team Usual Suspects.
Let's take at least one down with us. Hawk out. I've got your
Shrey has a
trail.
read on Smoke A,
Camera taken out.
and Smoke A gets back to safety. Romeo missing his shots. AVT already on side. Smoke A goes down, and Raja gets 2. OPM gets 1.
Here.
Romeo is not able to
Spike
op
planted.
properly. He's not able to get rounds with the op. He gets 1 there, but he gets instantly shut down, so doesn't make much of a value towards the team. And I guess it's a save from Usual Suspects, as they're
I
having
know
a bad
exactly
economy.
where
And
you
there
are.
comes the ult from Shrey. They get a read that that's gonna be a save round. I guess AVT is going for Hunt. Yep, I guess AVT is going for Hunt. They're trying to rip their economy. OPM goes down, Lucid gets on OPM. Will he able to save the gun?
Another
Yep,
fight?
Lucid
Clean
loses
slate.
gun.
Let's
Lionel
leave whatever
takes him
happened
off.
in the past.
It's gonna be a broken buy from team Usual Suspects, whereas on the other side we can see AVT looking up real good, and Shrey is hopping on Cypher, that on attack. That's something unusual happening, but yeah, let's see
Find
how
the
he
weak
converts
point and break it.
Operator into more kills. There is yet again a B push coming from AVT.
Scout destroyed.
Raja takes on Lucid. The spike goes down. Clandestine holding up towards Hookah. It's a 4v5 retake. AVT not stopping. But the push was too expensive for AVT. They lose guns. It's a 2v3. But on the long, we can see Shrey holding up with an op. On the other side, we can see Clandestine, who's towards Hookah but drops towards side. TP's Shrey missing his shot.
One enemy
And Shrey
remaining.
goes down. It's all down to Clandestine and Smoke A to shoot through smoke and get the kill. I guess the timeout really paid well for the team. They got points on the scoreboard, 2-5. Usual suspects. I guess the AVT's push was been punished well by the defending team, and they converted the round to their favor, and that is a real good thing for usual suspects, breaking the momentum towards AVT. AVT yet again pushing up towards long. Romeo is holding up with an op, and Cypher's close as well. Skydog's invested. They are not expecting Cypher to be in the corner. Cypher gets 2 for the round. Lucid coming up
Spike
huge.
down B.
Shrey gets 1.
Last player standing.
Romeo versus Clandestine right there. Clandestine wins the duel, and it's down to the last 2 players from usual suspects. I guess both the players are expecting a push towards A, but Clandestine doesn't seem to be rotating at this point. He's checking all his corners. Yeah, I guess he might rotate. I'm not sure about it, but the players from usual suspects are still holding up A, and there is no footstep, no nothing, no presence shown towards B. Clandestine goes for the plant.
Spike planted.
And both the players are flanking towards hookah.
Shadows
The
traveling.
question is, will Clandestine expect them towards long? And he does smoke it, but yeah, he hears the footstep.
Go get him.
Clandestine missing his shots, and that gets punished by Arg, which turns 3-5 on the scoreboard.
Need equipment.
AVT going on a broken buy. There are sheriffs coming up for the team. Oh my bad, they are buying rifles, and a judge is coming up. I want to see the judge action, the race satchel in with the judge. And Romeo is posting up with an op towards Shaz, whereas Opium going up with a judge towards Lamps, if I'm not wrong.
The hunt begins.
Opium pushing up with an alt. Opium gets to a smoke A. Romeo gets 2 with an
Spike
op.
down A.
Clandestine goes down.
One enemy
Raja
remaining.
gets down. Romeo gets 3 for the round. It's all down to Shrey to clutch up. But he's stuck in a very bad position. And Romeo coming up huge with his op. He gets 4 for the round. The op finally pays him off. We see usual suspects climbing up the scoreboard. This is looking good for the team. Whereas AVT needs to come back up on their momentum because they are losing more rounds towards usual suspects. And it's their eco round. And yet Romeo is posting his op towards Shaz. And I guess there's a Shar bush coming up.
Satchel out. Blocking sight.
What is happening? Smoke A gets with a
Spike
nade kill.
down
Opium
A.
gets towards Romeo with a nade. Lucid gets towards Raja. Smoke A gets towards Sherry. And Opium gets 3 for the round. And it's all down to the last 2v2.
Heal up, squad.
Both the players are towards
I got the
City
spike.
and Heaven. Sky flashes revealing the positioning. The Brim ults been invested
Last
into.
player standing.
And there comes the rotation from Leon. And Sky, Neko is already pushed up towards side, denying the plant arc towards CT.
30 seconds left.
Leon pushing up close to get a kill on
Okaxis. Blinded.
the perfect flash. And arc gets on Leon. Equalizer point from team Usual Suspects. 5-5 on the scoreboard. Both the teams neck to neck. But this was a good round from Team AVT because it was their eco round, but yet they could get three of their players. That was a good round. But they are losing points on their scoreboard, and it's equalized to 5-5. I want to see more from Romeo with an op and Raja with his rifle going up, with a W gaming with an insane amount of headshots getting.
Scout destroyed.
Oh, Smoke is close up. He's pushed up close. Do they have info on that? Smokey gets one.
Grenade.
There goes the nade.
Satchel out.
Smokey gets back to cover. There's a Brim Molly to deny the push towards Shaz.
Bomb buddy out.
Opium stuck to the corner.
Here comes the party.
Opium goes down. Smokey gently using his ult.
One enemy
Smokey
remaining.
gets 3 for the round. It's
Spike
all
down
down to
A.
Raja's shoulder.
Hey.
Right here.
All the guns looking up towards Raja. Raja gets 1, but Neko instantly trades him off. 6-5 on the scoreboard. The momentum which Usual Suspects created
round
is
before the
insane.
switch.
After the the timeout taken, they have a good strat to hold AVT, and it's working well. And they are already in the lead. At this point, AVT really needs to think on their strat and need to get at least an equalizing point before the first half. Again a push coming up towards Lamps from Team AVT. Sorry, Shaz towards
I've
AVT.
got your trail.
And there goes the
Bomb
Sky
buddy.
ult invested instant.
Satchel out. There's another.
Shrey gets on Smoke and instantly invests his ult. Romeo gets on Raja. It's a 2v4 situation. Both the players trying to flank, and I guess Opium has a read on it and sends his boombot towards shot. Shrey pushing up.
One enemy remaining.
Gets one, and Neko instantly shuts him down. It's all down to Neko's shoulder. Neko gets one, but Opium to trade him off. 6-6 on the scoreboard, equalizing the point.
Switching sides.
Guys, as I said in the very beginning,
would
this
you?
is a very insane map. Both the teams playing up neck to neck, both the teams are capable of doing insane level of damage towards each other, and it's turning out to be the same as I said. Both the teams are 6-6. Usual Suspect building up their momentum towards defense. Now we have just left to see how they turn out more rounds on their attack, and will AVT have a reply towards Usual Suspects?
There.
There is a push coming up towards shot from Team AVT, and Neko gets on Opium. Raja gets one, but he dismisses, but couldn't get more. And it's all down to the last 2 players who are towards market. And Lionel crosses the trip, but on the other side Shrey gets stuck on the trip. I guess Team Usual Suspects have a read because they're planting towards CT.
Spike planted.
Shrey and Leon playing real slow. The Cypher cam spots them. There are two players towards lamps holding close to each other with frenzy. It's not gonna be an easy retake. The
Last
Sky
player
Flash.
standing.
Lionel gets 2 huge kills with the Sky Flash, and it's all down to the last player from Usual
Last player
Suspects.
standing.
Lucid gets on Lionel. Shrey, the Cypher versus Cypher. Which Cypher wins?
This is no problem.
Shrey definitely won the fight but lost the war at this point. He wins the gunfight against Lucid Cold but couldn't save the round. So it takes 7-6 on the scoreboard. Usual Suspects already, on the first half they had a win towards AVT on their pistol round, yet they have the second pistol round as victory as well. And I guess there's a buy coming up from team Usual Suspects and AVT going for eco round. I guess team Usual Suspects are expecting the Sky Flash, and yeah, the Sky Flash doesn't detect anything, and the team AVT entirely rotates towards A. But on the other side, the entire Usual Suspects team is moving towards B, and AVT doesn't have an info towards that. There's just Cypher who is towards A, and B is completely empty. There is no trip, there's nothing. There's just a Cypher cam which is towards hookah.
Grenade! Satchel out.
And there you go, Usual Suspect getting the entire site for free. And now it's gonna be a retake scenario. And Shrey gets on
Spike
Lucid
planted.
Cold. A clean headshot. And it's 4v5 already. But Usual Suspect having a buy. Whereas on the other side,
Last player standing.
Opium gets
One
2
enemy
instant
remaining.
kills. It's all down to Shrey. Shrey versus Neko. Shrey didn't win the last 1v1, but this time with a bulldog he just clutches it out with a clean headshot. 7-7 on the scoreboard, equalizing again. AVT looking up good. Opium getting 2 kills, one on his nade, another with the sheriff, looking real good. Now it's a buy round for AVT, whereas it's gonna be an eco round towards Usual Suspects. There's a push coming towards A shot from Usual Suspects. This shorty couldn't come up huge. Shrey gets one, Opium gets one, but Opium goes down. Raja gets one towards Lucid Cold. It's all down to the last 2 players from Usual Suspects. Arg holding up with a sheriff, and Neko pushing up towards Shaz. And the Sky Flash to spot one.
Last player standing.
Raja gets on to Neko. It's all down to Arg, who's towards shot, holding up with the spike. The question is, will he able to make this round a bit expensive for AVT, or will he just clutch the round? You know, I really cannot predict anything at this point because these players are capable of doing anything. They can just win an entire round with sheriffs and classics, and it's highly unpredictable to even guess what they're gonna do. So, fingers crossed.
30
waiting
seconds
for
left.
the players to react. AVT having a read towards Shaz. Arg missing his shot. Raja gets on Arg. 8-7 on the scoreboard. There there comes a timeout from team Usual Suspects. A well called timeout yet again because they are losing the momentum and they want to reconsider the strat towards the attack. And this is a very well placed timeout because it's gonna be a rifle round for both the teams and they could really convert it into a point on their scoreboard. So they really need to consider on a new strat to break AVT's defense. That was a very well thought trick where they just hide from Sky Flash and get the entire B site for free, and AVT didn't have a read on that and rotates instantly, but yet the players of AVT had a good retake with the eco round and finally get a point on the scoreboard. Shrey coming up huge on that round with a bulldog, which he found obviously from Lucid Cold, who got shut down instantly with a sheriff.
That goes there. Ah, yes, this should do. This goes here.
Let's flush them out. Hawk out. Blinded. Hawk
Sky
out.
Flash revealing the
Blinded.
push. Romeo gets on Lionel. Romeo goes down. Raja gets one. They're trying to still fight it. Clandestine
Cover going
and
out.
Raja going back. One-to-one trade coming up from both the teams. Both the teams playing real slow and holding up. Most of the time I'm not seeing AVT holding up, and usually they just push out and get their game done instantly as soon as possible. But this time AVT is playing really close, really safe, and really working well on their teamwork as well.
I've got your trail.
Usual Suspects investing their
30
Sky
seconds left.
ult instantly. Shrey tucked towards
Why
the
destroy?
triple. Opium posted towards Shaz, towards Lambs, and there comes the Sky.
Spike
Util
planted.
Raja gets on one and instantly
One
dismisses.
enemy
Clandestine
remaining.
gets two huge kills, and it's all down to the last player, Lucid Cold, who's holding towards Shaz, and he's in a very sticky spot. And there you go, Shrey to clutch it out. 9-7 on the scoreboard. Yet again, AVT coming up 2 points on the scoreboard. 9-7. After the last round, it feels like Usual Suspects should reconsider their hold because it really didn't work for them. And the players from AVT really coming up huge round by round. The Omen TP from Clandestine works well for the team. This is the similar strat where players are tucked in and don't show themselves
out of
up.
my way.
But Raja has a read on it and gets one. And he's hungry for more. Romeo gets Opium. Shrey goes down. It's all down to the last two agents from AVT. Romeo's pushing up with the ult towards spawn. Clandestine on the V. Romeo spots him and goes back. Romeo missing his knives.
One enemy
Gets
remaining.
one. Romeo gets on Clandestine. It's all down to Raja. I've seen Raja hit insane shots. He's an insane player. He is a very, well thought Reina. plays very well on Reyna. He could clutch up the round instantly. I guess I feel that because I've seen him play well. He's a very good team player as well. I guess this is a save coming up from AVT.
There.
That's a good call from the team to save a gun because they could get everyone a rifle. And now I guess there is a push coming up from AVT. Opium using his ult instead, but doesn't get anyone. Usual suspects respecting the push and moving a bit back. Skydog finds one. Lionel gets one but gets instantly
I
traded.
know exactly.
Palestine using his ult towards B. A is completely empty. There's no player towards A. I guess the push from AVT didn't work well. The ult didn't get anyone. And Ark's been spotted. Raja gets on Ark and gets back up to full HP. It's a 3v3 retake. Smokey instantly using his ult to deny Raja's push. And gets on Raja.
One enemy remaining.
Smokey gets one more towards Claris, and it's all down to the last player, Opium. And Lucid Cold to finish it off with a headshot, bringing 9-9 on the scoreboard. Yet again, a equalizer from Team Usual Suspects. It's a broken buy coming up from Team AVT, whereas on the other side we see Usual Suspects on rifles having a good buy.
Hawk out! Time to... Scout destroyed.
The Skydog to reveal positions, but Neko was smart enough to get inside the TP and get two, and still he's holding it up.
Smoke's down. My ult's ready.
It's all down to the last two players from AVT, whereas on the other side of the map we see Romeo and Lucid Cold completely having B control. The spike is slowly crawling up B, and the last two players,
Last player standing.
Romeo gets one, Romeo gets two, Romeo totally gets three for the round, which brings 10-9 on the scoreboard. Usual Suspects one score ahead of AVT. I don't know, the timeout taken
this is a nice
from
spot.
Usual Suspects working well. They are really strategizing
This goes
towards
here.
their
That goes
push,
there.
and that's working well. They're not overcommitting. They have a decent push coming up, and that's working well for the team.
Hawk out!
They're yet again holding back for the Sky Flash, expecting them to push
Hawk
hard.
out! Blinded.
And now the Sky Flash spots one. The Sky Dog has been utilized from attackers' end. There is a rotation coming up from AVT towards B.
Open up the sky!
The Brim ult's been invested, and Clandestine goes down off the ult. Romeo gets one, Raja to trade him off. Opium gets on his nade, but Smokey instantly shuts him down. Lionel's been spotted.
Heal up, Swan.
Spike planted.
Raja is very low and he gets healed from Leonel and uses his ult instantly.
Found one.
Last player standing. Team
Lucid
Ace.
gets crossfire and Leonel trades him off, but Neko pops the head off, taking usual suspect one more step closer towards victory. 11-9 on the scoreboard.
Need equipment. Thanks.
Usual suspects are creating a good momentum towards the match, whereas AVT needs to reconsider their push and strats because it's a eco round as well. But next will be the buy round. But these guys are insane on their eco round, so it's not that. Yep. There comes the op from Romeo. Yes, usual suspects are expecting a flash and they're just holding for the flash to come out. There is no flash coming up from Leonel. Leonel is playing smart. He knows he's jump spotting if there is a push coming up. Spike's moving towards A. The Sky Dog for info moving up towards Hookah. But none of the players are rotating. They have a read on A as well. And they are holding A.
Hawk out.
30 seconds left.
Raja instantly using
Get out
his
of my way.
ult. Smoke A. The Jet ults when invested. Romeo up with knives. Lucid Cold gets on Raja. Neko gets on Shrey.
10 seconds left. One enemy remaining. Flawless.
And Opium tries to deny the plant, but Romeo clutches around with a
Match point.
updraft knife, kunai, and which takes usual suspects to match point 12-9 on the scoreboard. Usual suspects are creating an insane momentum, whereas on the other side AVT doesn't seem to be having a good momentum and the defense is not working well for the team.
Time to mobilize my pack. Hawk out.
Romeo is posting a op towards long, expecting a push coming up from AVT, whereas AVT is playing real slow. Sky trying to jump spot.